Dancehall and Reggae TV.
Small axe. Well, it's a rocky road, but it's the perfect start. The journey ahead ain't no walk in the park. It's imperative, my brother, that we marshal the yacht. Clean hands, clean thoughts, and a pristine heart. Going in a Babylon, a big no-no. Have to fend for yourself if you really want grow. Ambition can't be bought nor borrowed. Find your real dharma and watch things flow. Blowing in the wind, since that change is a blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind, brother, change is a blowing. Blowing in the wind, brother, change is a blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind, sister, change is a blowing. Reconcile little child and stop run wild. Only pain to gain from deceit and guile. You will sidestep sorrow and overcome strife. When you live up in a love and truly respect life. The gun pan your hip is an illusion of security. I've never met a man who's shooting way out of poverty. If you really want to get out, you are gonna have to rearrange the strategy. Blowing in the wind, since that change is a blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind, brother, change is a blowing. Blowing in the wind, brother, change is a blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind, sister, change is a blowing. We journey long but don't get discouraged. No make the rebel inna you get malnourished. I feel ready to strike like discouraged. No make social norm impede courage. We get your dream, you have to quick on your feet like riding. Willing to go against the grain and swim upstream. Third eye have to keen, so said the supreme. Struggle produce strength if you know what I mean. Blowing in the wind, sister, change is a blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind, brother, change is a blowing. Blowing in the wind, brother, change is a blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind, sister, change is a blowing. Larger than life, I are the living sacrifice. Don't make cash RJ trees have it talk twice. When them say push up a royal slice, hear me out. Larger than life, I are the living sacrifice. Don't make cash RJ trees have it talk twice. When them say push up a royal slice. Blowing in the wind, sister, change is a blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind, brother, change is a blowing. Blowing in the wind, brother, change is a blowing in the wind. Blowing in the wind, sister, change is a blowing. Don't make them get you like who they got. Say, oh say, when it come to Babylon plot,